Hi there, folks. Stay tuned to somewhere in the middle, end, somewhere. I'm going to figure out where to put it. I think it's about at the 24-minute mark, maybe. I got the contest giveaway winners for the super clean cleaner that I had in my last video. And then we got to go back about 4 or 5 videos ago, maybe a little longer than that, to do the $50 gift card giveaway for whoever could diagnose what was wrong with the 15-horse Johnson, which is the 99 with a big secret. It's a 15-horse Johnson. Who comes closest to figuring out what was wrong with that? So stay tuned to later in the video. We're going to announce both winners at the same time. We'll see the rest of the video and see what else I'm working on. One other quick thing I want to do in the beginning of this video is let you know about a great guy out there. He's got a new YouTube channel. I shouldn't say it's real new. It's about 6 months old. He's trying to get his subscribership up, and I want to send my viewers his way to take a look at some of his stuff. He's got some great stuff he's working on. His outdoor channel, or his outdoor channel. His channel is K6 Outdoors. Check him out. You know, don't be afraid to subscribe. Give him a thumbs up. Check out some of the stuff he's doing. He's playing around with tractors and some tilling and some snow scooping and generators and heating his shop and different things like that. So check him out. Good guy. Highly recommend him. Just wanted to have a little quick note about that. And let's do whatever I'm going to do next right now. Howdy, folks, and welcome to this episode of Michael's Backyard Marina. Now, I can tell by the way the views have been going that you guys really enjoy these old Evinrude Fastwins. I've got a 1970 one that I had on the water this fall. There's a video out there on that. I've got a video out here on this one just running, basically starting up and running with me doing nothing to it. And this is a 1968 Fastwin. And lo and behold, I picked up some parts. Big giant shout out to a guy I drove 3 hours to get parts from. He contacted me through the comments and says, hey, I got some parts you might be interested in that might work on this outboard. And I said, sweet. And so I drove out there 3 hours one way to go get him. He goes by Badger Bob. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I don't believe he has a YouTube channel. I just searched, I didn't find it, but he's a super guy. He had these parts laying around. It was he'd acquired them from another guy. I tried to give him money for him. He would not take money. So big, huge shout out to Badger Bob. You know who you are out there. Much appreciated, my man. We're going to put those parts to use. I've got this 1968 Fastwin that has some broken parts, some missing pieces. It's gross, disgusting, and dirty. But the dang thing runs. You've seen it run so good. Well, I thought about repainting and making it all back brand new again, but that's not what I do here. I'm not a restoration guy. I'm a get them running and make them dependable guy. Maybe one day I'll get crazy and strip one down and paint it, but there's guys out there doing that, and that's fine. I just want something that I can give I can sell to somebody or put on my own boat, drop in the water and go and know it's going to take me. I can go fishing downriver all I want because I know it's going to bring me back. There are never any guarantees, folks, for that, but that's what kind of confidence I like to put in the work I do so that it is reliable for myself or anybody that ends up with one of my outboards. But yeah, we've got this is a 1968. I was able to look it up by it has a identification tag right here on the side. And I just went in there. Let me show you the parts I got from Badger Bob. Check it out. These are the parts from Badger Bob. Pieces and parts off an old Fastwin. 18 horse looks like. Sweet. Let's clean them up. Well guys, let's start off by cleaning all the greasy nastiness off of this. I've bought me a new cleaner brush. That's pretty cool looking, ain't it? Got it in the automotive department. We're going to go ahead and put some of this cleaner degreaser on things. See if we can make it look good again. We got the parts from old Badger Bob all cleaned up. Don't those look nice? All completely degreased, cleaned up. We're gonna have some fun with them now. Those look fantastic. Now, I don't think I've talked about this before, but on the side of these engine blocks, if you look right here in this plug, a lot of these have a number on them. And you get in close and see that number right there? Now we're gonna go look that number up, and I'm gonna show you how to determine what year this motor was from. And once I determine the year, I can also determine how good these parts are gonna be to me. Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I kinda wish I was. But this is marineengine.com's website. If you, on their homepage, let's go to their homepage. You can go here, like I'm looking up an Evinrude. You can click on Evinrude here. Then you can search by model number. And the model number on this particular one is a 18803M. And as you can see there, it populates 18 horsepower. Right up here you'll see 1968. So it's a 1968 Evinrude 18 horsepower. Sweet. That's exactly what I needed. Let's go out in the shop and do some comparisons and see what we want to do. So that's the parts I got from Badger Bob, and also showed you how to look it up if you have a motor that doesn't have the identification tag on it anywhere. A lot of the motors on Mercury's and Evinrude's and Johnson's, and I'm not sure on all the rest of them, it might be a requirement they have it. I have no idea. I haven't experienced very much the dealings with the Yamahas, Tohatsus, Suzuki's, and all the other models, Hondas. If they have the same kind of identification number on the block somewhere that you can look up and determine the year of your outboard. But, so what I'm going to do in this video, and you're going to see me take it from start to finish in this video, so you're going to see it run again, but you're going to see it run in a much cleaner, more or less reconditioned state. I'd say more or less. I haven't even checked the compression on this thing. I haven't drained the gear oil on this thing. All I did was run it. So I know it runs, I know it runs well, but I still want to pull it apart, check the compression. I'll probably I'm going to pull the power head off this thing. I'm going to pull the pan off of here. I've got a broken piece. There's a few of you commented in the video that I had this on that you saw this pan vibrating up and down. Yes, there is a broken piece. So I'm going to show you how to fix that, or I'm not going to show you how to fix it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. And fortunately, the parts I got from Badger Bob it was broken too. In the exact same spot. It's a weak point, a weak design on these for that piece, and I can see how it got broken off. The cool part about the parts I got from Badger Bob is the part is still there. It's still hooked to the rubber mount. It didn't disappear. Like I'm assuming what happened here, it just disappeared. It's been gone for a long time. I can tell because there's grease and dirt and everything over the broken area. Otherwise, if it just now broke, I'd see fresh broken aluminum, and that is not the case. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to weld it back together. And amongst other things. So you guys hang in there. We're going to get into this thing. I'm going to do some time lapse. I'm going to try to do a little bit of time lapse on this video, but I want to show you basically how to pull power head off this thing and how to take this thing completely apart. I'm going to leave the engine block intact though. But I'm going to take it all the way down and put it all back together, because you never know when you might find two similar motors. Well, these happen to be two exact motors, exact year even, that you can put both pieces together and make one really nice outboard with everything working like it should. Let's get started. First things first, we're going to get busy and we're going to pull the power head off this thing. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to get that done. Let's jump in right now. All right, let's get busy with this process of turning this old ugly duckling into a Swan. Or a Swan-like. So we can get it on the water. First things first is it's filthy. It's absolutely disgustingly dirty. And that's okay. I can work around that. I can make this work for me. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing tilted up on its, put a pin in there to hold it up a little higher. Okay, we got her in zero, absolute zero. gotta fix this rope for sure. It's running 60. Give her a few more yanks. The fact that we're only running 60, I'm wondering if we got a head gasket issue going on here. That could be a big reason why when it's cold, she only gets you about 4 or 5 pulls to get it started, and it has to run really rich. Yeah, we should have. Running 100 on that cylinder. Got a serious imbalance here. Well, I'm working on another 20 horse. It's probably going to make me wish I'd ordered a thermostat, gasket, and head gasket for it too, I'll bet. We'll be pulling the head gasket off of this one, taking a look inside. But first things first, let's make this thing clean. All right, let's get busy scrubbing this old pig down, because I don't like working in filth. Well, you can just see the old foam turning brown as it goes to work. All right, we're gonna speed this up now. No sense in you watching me spray all this down in slow motion. Well, I got some bad news and some bad news. The good news is, or the bad news is, the gasket, the head gasket actually looked pretty good all the way around. Looks like it was making pretty good contact, no burn marks in between. Didn't look too bad. The bad news, reason that's bad news is it means it wasn't a head gasket. But up in here, there's definitely some scarring going on. The bottom cylinder feels smooth, beautiful. Top cylinder. Now I've seen some guys go in there with a glaze breaker and just knock that down and get that smoothed off, and you'll get some compression back, but no, I can't do that. I don't think I'll be able to get away with that. This is just too gnarly. I can feel it. I can scratch my fingernail in it, but I can't hang my fingernail on it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if this thing will focus on it good enough so you can see it. We're going to turn it upside down here. But yeah, see right there above that port? See all this scarring right there? It's not too bad out here, but there are definitely some lines in the cylinders. Unfortunately, that's enough to kill your compression, at least down to 60. Well, the good news is, hopefully, we'll see the old power head that I got from Badger Bob, that's been robbed of all of its components on the outside pretty much, might have a good power head. I don't know. We'll go ahead and pull the head off of it, and see if it's the rings and everything look good in it. And plus, I can spin it over and check compression before I even do anything else to it. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do next, to see if between the two outboards I can make one really good one. Sometimes that's what you run into. Now you guys saw this, and this one's ran before. For an old ugly duckling, it ran all right. But it could run a lot better with about 40 to 50, about 50 more pounds of compression up here, so it matched the bottom cylinder. It would run a lot better. So right now, what we got here is this a donor. We're gonna park this one out. Sometimes that's what you get, but that's okay. Here again, this particular outboard, I give 90 bucks for. Knowing that it ran, the guy told me it ran, he wasn't lying, it did run. But, you know, when you buy these outboards, these old outboards, they're a pick and a poke. And you may get a good one, you may not. We got one that ran, so we know we got good carburation, we know we got good ignition. We just don't have good compression. Now, if the other powerhead I got's got good compression, whoopity-doopity-doo, we're back in business. We'll put us a good one back together out of these two. And it's something that somebody would be proud to own. So let's go get that other power head, and let's pull that head off it and see what it's got inside. So there we go. I don't know what this is called, but it has the handle on it, the tiller handle. Got a flywheel, got a pull handle. That is in, actually, pretty good shape. Got a whole lower unit with a gearbox, all in really good shape. Got a new pan, not a new pan, but a good pan. A virgin pan, no holes drilled in it yet. So we're gonna use that one most likely. Let's go over here and show you what else we got. Have to excuse a little bit of mess I got going on here, but I was able to put a 3/8 drive ratchet up in here. Boom, it fits up there perfect. Put that on my drill, and I can pop this thing over and check compression. It has 110 pounds on both cylinders. This thing is in immaculate condition. Now this is one you saw me clean up, so it's really pretty and clean. But we're missing all the stuff off the top of here. That's not a problem. I got that on the other motor. The bigger problem I'm dealing with right now, and I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. I'm going to put all my many years of tool making and machining experience to use. These threads got boogered up. Somebody, I think, put a puller on here or pried on something and was banging on this and messed the threads up here. So this thing is no good to me if I can't get a nut to hold the flywheel on. But I've been doing a little grinding on it to get the swaging down off of it. And I've got a thread die that I'm going to put on here and see if I can get it chased. If I can get that thread die to go in here and chase, we're in business. We're going to do a power head swap on the old Fastwin. We're going to take the best components from both outboards and make one outboard. That's what we're going to do. White handle on my blue outboard. Chances are we'll use that blue handle. Down here. Right here. Broken, busted. Right there, not broken, busted. Bronze pop. Bronze prop. Not bronze prop. We're going to use that bronze prop. There's something cool about that bronze prop, you know. It's in good shape. You're going to clean it up. Anyway, we're going to get rid of this kill switch here. Chances are I might order me a kill switch, and actually where the original kill switch is, I'm going to go ahead and put one of these kill switches on it. Why not? That way we got safety and good looks. And the old Badger outboard here, or Badger outboard. The old, why is the heater kicking on right when I'm talking? BRB. All right, we're gonna take a quick jump over here to this. This was the 1973, 73 20 horse that I put a new head gasket in. I fired it up that day we ran it in that video. You saw that video I just released, came out this past Saturday. About a week ago now. By the time you see this video, I'll be guessing. Runs good. 2 pulls yesterday after sitting for an entire week hanging in the tank here. 2 pulls, and she fired right up. So this is the next day, completely cold start again. I like to do the cold start. Now this one here I want to warm up, run it through several heat cycles, if you will. Then I'm going to retorque the heads, and then I'll recheck the compression just to see where we're at. But yeah, let's. I got a choke pulled, primer bulb pulled. Haven't started it yet today. Let's see what we got here. See if she'll go. Guys, that started up so easy. One pull. I'm gonna have trouble getting rid of this one because I just love it so much. It's run so good. Dang. Choke's off. Now it idles up a little high right now, but as it warms up, it seems to settle down. And when you adjust the idle adjustment on the throttle control, it's very sensitive. Works really well. That's awesome. Been on one of these for a while. Thermal gun. $133. The good news is that head temperature didn't read over 143, maybe 148 in some spots, but around the whole head, running pretty cool. That's 143-degree temperature thermostat, I believe, in there. So it's doing its job. It's staying cool. She's running like a dog on top. This thing pulls so easy. It just rolls over once. You feel it on that compression stroke, pop, she's running. I dare you to find a smoother 1973 out there. I bet you can, but this was pretty darn good. Go ahead and we're gonna leave the exhaust fan running. Helps suck all the air bubbles that are popping up, exhaust fumes, and keeps them going out. We let that run for a few minutes after I'm done here. Okay, our next order of business is to pull this power head off. And what I'm gonna have to do that is I'm gonna have to pull this air mixture. This is actually a float bowl needle mixture here on this one. We're gonna pull that knob off. Now, what I always recommend to do before you pull that off is rotate it around so it bottoms out so you know exactly where to put it back at. So it runs as good as when you started taking it apart. We'll have to take this linkage off here because that's connected to the throttle linkage. So that'll be separated there. We've already got the head pulled off of this thing. And I think on this side, if we have to do anything, it might be to pull this little doohickey off here that holds the shifter. It's just a bracket that holds the pull start on, and it also has a little guide here, part of the guide that holds the safety shift so you can't start it in gear type situation, but or start it at full throttle anyway. It won't stop you from starting it, just won't let you start it at full throttle. And then we'll just take I think there's some bolts down here on this one. Yeah, we'll take, it looks like about, if I had to guess, about 6 bolts maybe. You know what we can look at? Let's look over here. Let's look at the bottom of this. It's like one threaded hole there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 bolts come out of that power head, and we'll just lift that booger right off. And we've got everything cleaned up here. I'll probably have to make a new gasket for here, and I'm going to show you guys how I make a gasket if that's what it takes. I don't think it's a metal on metal situation. And we'll put that new power head on, and we'll see what we got. Maybe it's going on here. Maybe it's going on there. Maybe that's the better situation there. But we're going to take it all apart. And we're going to take the best pieces of both. We're going to pressure test both gearboxes. And we're going to take a look at how they feel, how they sound. We're going to examine the oil in both. Like I said, we're going to take the best of both worlds here, because they're both 1968. And what really stuns me is the water holes, the water pickup holes. That's all they do for water pickup on these things. Not much there, but it's obviously it works. All right, I'm gonna put you on some time lapse. When I get something important to show you, after I pull them 5 bolts or 6 bolts or however many I just counted out, we'll get back out looking at the parts and making some decisions. Okay, what I have, and this is my low-tech redneck way of doing a drawing to randomly pick who the winner is for the $50 gift card. This is for whoever could diagnose what was wrong with my 15-horse Johnson outboard that died on the lake for me. And we took it all apart. We went over the pieces. There's a couple of videos. There's a part 1, there's a part 1.5. And my goal is to have a part 2 when it's all back together for you guys. But we found out the problem. And it is, dun, 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 a warped top plate on the carburetor. Plus on top of that, it was a cracked carburetor bowl. So we're going to find the winner that had the closest comment to right and being random as I can about it. So what I did is I've got like 37 pages of comments that I printed off here with everybody's comments. So what I'm going to do with this, and this is straight off the printer, we're going to sit here and shuffle these up a little bit. We're going to get them all randomized. I'm not going to know what's what. I'm doing it right here in front of you guys. There's no camera tricks, no funny stuff going on. And what I'm going to do is just pick through them. Now, here I am, I'm white part up, printed part down. I'm going to pick out, let me see if I can turn you over here so I can get you in the shot for me. I'm going to go ahead and pick out just a random, I'm going to leaf through it, and I'm going to pick out just some, there's one. Go through here again. There's another one. We'll pick off, let's just take the top and the bottom here. Like I said, this is random, folks. I don't have no reason to play games here with you guys. Let's take the very bottom one. And one more out of the middle somewhere, or upper end. We'll just kind of go through here. Let's see here. All right. There we go. The winner is amongst these 5. Let's set those aside. Now, we're just going to randomly we'll go through these. Hey, matter of fact, just for fun, let's just see how many. This is, we got page 32 of 37 on the comments. Page 37 of 37, page 30 of 37, page 10 of 37, and page 36 of 37. Well, that was weird. It shuffled up kind of weird. I'm in the 30s always, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, I'm going to shuffle these up. Just kind of, I never was a dealer in Vegas, so you guys have to bear with me. I'm just kind of switching them around and doing funky stuff with it. So, all right. I have 5, count them, 5 sheets here. We'll fan them out. Oh, come on. There, I got 5 sheets here. A random 5. I don't know which order they're in right now or anything. I'm going to grab, let's go to the second one from the far right. Let's see if somebody on this page has the right answer. So it's like we're looking at carburetor. I'll settle for a carburetor related issue. And then I'm going to pick closest to my finger on this page. Unbelievable. I didn't expect that to happen. Lauren, L-O-R-E-N, Wiley, W-I-L-L-E-Y. It's a fuel problem, cracked carb. Totally nailed it. All right, Lauren Wiley, you're the winner of a $50 gift card. Awesome. That was kind of fun. First time I ever done this, guys. This is fun. All right, we're going to put that one right on top. I will be reaching out, and we'll already have, by the time this video is aired, I will already have contacted the winner and gotten information from them, and most likely their prize will be en route. Now, let's do number 2. Where's my other stack? Ah, over here. And I want to say again, you guys are awesome. My viewers have been great participants in this. This one is for the Super Clean giveaway. I did the exact same thing I printed all these out. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can shuffle these maybe a little differently. See if I can do like a little card thing here. I don't know. Can I? Not very good. We're going to shuffle these around the same way. Just get things mixed up in here a little bit. And the winner of this contest will have the same package I had in the photo in my video on my 1968 Starcraft, where I took a picture of the 4 bottles of product. I've been working with Super Clean on this. Super Clean has donated this stuff to me to give away. What will happen is I will be contacting, getting a hold of you. I need to get your mailing address, your name and mailing address, so I can give that to Super Clean, and they will ship out your product to you from their facility. So that's how this one's working. And for you guys that were waiting around patiently to see who won the Outboard motor diagnostic contest thing, I appreciate your patience. I got that Starcraft, that 68 Starcraft in here, and it took up all my space and my time for about almost 3 weeks. And so I had to do some video content on that, obviously. More to come this spring when it's on the water. And all right, I think I got them shuffled fairly well. I'm going to go ahead again and pick out, we'll go off the top and the bottom. And remember, in this particular one, the first two words had to be super clean in your drop it. The first 2 words in your comment had to be the word super clean. So I'm just going to go through here and pick out 3 more in the middle. And yes, I could have probably done some kind of numbering system and some fancy randomizer and done some kind of electronic doohickey from a floppy, but no, let's just, okay, right about that one there. Let's just see. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'll set all the rest of these aside. And here again, this one was, I think, how many pages? This was 36 pages of comments. Once again, you guys did not disappoint. All right, we got 5 here. Let's just for fun look at the numbers at the bottom. We got number 36, page 3 of 36, and page 26 of 36. And these got shuffled up pretty good. 33 of 36, 25 of 36, and 5 of 36. So pretty good range on that one. All right, do the same thing here. We're gonna just mix these around a little bit so we don't know top, bottom, from middle, left, right. I'd love to say, guys, I know exactly which one I'm going for. I'm not a magician. I'm not a sleight of hand artist. I'm just kind of playing this game in front of you guys. All right, there again. I'm gonna fan these out. Same way I did before. As you drop a pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pick the second one from the left this time. And remember, the first 2 words need to be super clean. Da da da. Where are we at here? Huh. Didn't say super clean. Didn't say super clean. How close are we? Let's go up 1. Nope. Oven cleaner? Nope. Where is super clean sold in North Carolina or Northern California? First 2 words aren't super clean. We'll go down 1 more. Jim Casey. Super clean is fantastic is his comment. All right, Jim Casey, I'll be reaching out to you for your free package from Super Clean. I hope you find it as useful as I did. So there's your contest winner for the Super Clean giveaway, Jim Casey. Thank you for commenting, Jim. Much appreciated. And as I say to everybody, I much appreciate all your comments. They're super fantastic. I got a great group out there that are watching me. I really appreciate your comments, your engagement, and the positive comments you've been giving me on the channel. Super, super fantastic. I love it. I love it a lot. So now with that being settled, let's clean this garage up, because I totally destroyed this shop when I backed the boat in here, because I had to move all the motors out to the outside. I got my workbench turned upside down. I've got an absolute mess here. I got tools laying all over the floor because it was just chaos. I had to get that boat winterized, and so that engine block would not get destroyed, because it would have gotten destroyed many times over this winter if that water was left in it the way it was. Because like this morning, it was 1 degree out this morning. It's 19 degrees out right now. Coming up in a couple of days, we're supposed to get like 11 inches of snow. Woo. But the boat is out there with the covers. And if you hung out with me this long, I got one more giveaway thing I want to do. It'll come out on the next video. So the next video I do, that's going to be released after this one, will have the winner on it. It may be a week, it may be 3 days, it may be 14 days. It'll be when the next video on this channel is released, and that's when the contest will end. Because I'll do exactly what I do right before I upload, is I'll print off all the comments, and then we'll pick a winner. So, if you guys have been watching, and when you saw me put the cover on that 1968 Starcraft, I've got a 3D printing that I've been doing, and designing some parts, building some parts for the boats. And these are just PLA material. I'm not sure how long they're going to hold up for the long haul, but I want to have my viewing audience that is into boats, boat stuff, motors, and all that stuff. I want to give 3 pair, total of 6 of these boat cover support brackets away. These will come with a piece of Velcro for each leg in case you need it. These sit on the gunnel. These have a PVC pipe. I will leave in the description. I'll leave the part number of what, and it also have some information in the package when I ship it to you. And this is US only, folks. I'm sorry. I would love to be able to go. I've had people reach out to me from Germany, from Poland, from all over the world. Actually, I've gotten comments from all over the world. You guys are fantastic. But due to shipping cost, I've got to keep this contest within the United States. I apologize for that for everybody that's outside the U.S. I enjoy all of you guys' watching viewership and comments. Anyway, I want to give away 6 of these, 3 pair of these boat cover support brackets. So if you've seen on what I did on that 1968 Starcraft, is a piece of PVC pipe you put in here, and you arch it over, and you trap this between the gunnels on your boat. And I think I've got this design, and that's why I need feedback from you folks, because I don't have enough different boats around here to test these on. I kind of put a radius in here, so that'll help with some of the John boat type fittings, so it'll hold it in place. Also, it'll hit on a flat surface here or here with Velcro, and you put Velcro on your boat, and that way you can rip these off and put them back on. I've got them on all 3 or 4 of my operational boats right now, and it's working fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But I want to give away, how many should I give away? How many sets of 6 should I give away? How many sets? I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what you got to leave in the comments. You got to leave me how many sets of these you want me to give away in the comments, and you'll be entered into the drawing. Just like the drawing I just did. So, in the comments, you're going to go, Michael, I think you should give away 5 sets of these to your people that are watching in your random drawing. Or, Michael, give away 10 sets of these, or 15 sets of these, or 1 set of 6 in your drawing. And I will go through the comments, and let's not go more than 15 sets, because that's a lot of printer filament, and it'll take me a long time to print those. But what I think I'll do, I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to take a big risk here, because I could send out up to 15 packages to 15 different individuals at 15 times the cost of shipping in the U.S. So I'm going to do the same type of random paper thing you just saw. I'm having fun with this. Let's have some fun with it. You guys leave a number between 1 and 15, and that'll be an indicator of who I'm going to choose. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to do the same random thing I just did here, and I'll put my finger on it just like I did. And if that thing says 10, then I'm going to pick anybody else that left the proper comment with a number of pieces I need to give away, a number of sets I need to give away. I'll leave, if it says 10 on here and there's only 5 on this page, and they have the number on it, I'm going to give those 5 people a set. And then I got to go back in here and find 5 more people on another page. I'll just randomly pick another page. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. 1 to 15, leave a number in the comment. 1 to 15. Michael, I should give away 15 of these. Michael, you should give away, or Michael, you should give away 8 of these, or Michael, you should give away 6, or I'm saying Michael a lot. Woo! Anyway, that's what I'm going to do for you folks for the next video. So when this video comes out and you're watching it, you're going to see the winners. The next video after that, we will announce the winners of these. And I want to try, these are PLA. These, I'm going to see how well they hold up for you guys. I need your feedback. So when you get these, if you win these, I'll appreciate the feedback on, how'd they hold up, how'd they work. Send me a picture. I'll have my contact information in the box when I ship these to you. And let me know the feedback, because I think my ultimate goal is to make these out of ABS or ASA, which is very much more temperature resistant and much more fuel resistant and UV resistant and all that fun stuff that PLA is not. But since you're getting these for free, and if they only last you a couple of years, you're not out anything. I will have more of these available out of ABS or a better material in the long run. And I'll have all the information, like I said, of the type of pipe. Now, I can see by the counter, I have spent 16 minutes and 45 seconds talking about this stuff. So, without further ado, I'm going to get back. I'm going to do a time lapse. We got to clean this shop up, and we're going to get back into Badger Bob's motor and see what we can do to make that happen. And this is probably going to be a part 1 of 2. I'd love to get the motor running in this video, but this video is going to run way too long for that. And I'll make a part 2. And part 2 will involve the giveaway for this. You guys enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll jump back into the Badger Bob stuff. Thank you for your time. All right, we're back here on Badger Bob's donation here, the powerhead. This nut would not go on there. Look at that bad boy there. Spins on like it's always been fixed and pretty all along. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Somebody, obviously, like I said earlier in the video, swaged this over, bent it over a little bit. Obviously, made it so this nut would no longer go on. So I'm going to tell you what I did to fix it. So this is a 1/2 inch 20 thread. And I was able to get out here, and I was measuring this, and I ground it down on the tip to get rid of that swaged out, messed up area. I ground it down, and then I also made sure the diameter of this was under 1/2 inch. And I did that by filing this down and making sure there was no raised areas left. Then I would suggest, if you ever have to fix a thread like this, guys and gals, is I've got a Made in USA General brand thread file. And it has a 13, 14, 20 pitch, 24 pitch. It has different pitches around it. So since this was a 1/2 inch 20, I used the 20 pitch thread here, or 20 pitch part of the file, and I worked my way around, correcting these threads because they were still messed up, and I had to carve those back down a little bit. And I got those back down. I used my 1/4 inch in this particular motor. I was able to use my 1/4 inch, or 3/8 inch, sorry, not quarter, drive, and I was able to rotate this motor around and just sit there and work my way around, and kept working it until I got it down to where not the nut would start. But then I bought at my local Napa, and I'll find one of these on Amazon, and I'll give you the link. Everything I'm doing in these videos, I'll give you the link to it, and you can check it out and buy some of the stuff that I'm using to fix some of these motors. I'm going to try to get better about putting links going forward in the future. But this is called a thread chasing die. As you can see, it's just hex shaped. It's not adjustable at all. Some of your fancier, more expensive dies actually have an adjusting little set screw in there so they can cut the exact right pitch. So this one here is just a thread chasing die. So I was able to get this started on there, and you want to make sure you start on square, squarely. So what I did was I'd get it started, and then I'd rotate this around, and I'd watch this face very closely to make sure it wasn't wobbling like this. Because if it wobbles, you're not started on straight, you're going to cross thread, and you're going to jack up your threads you're trying to fix. So anyway, I've got this threaded on there, and I use some cutting lube, not cutting lube, I use some PB Blaster. I love this stuff. I used some PB Blaster to give it a little bit of lubrication. Got that started on there. Where'd that doggone nut go? It's a elusive little nut. Where'd it go? I just had it in my bloody hands. So now we got it. So this nut, after I run the thread chasing down there, spins on there like it's been there its whole life. So the good news with this is we've got a block that has great compression. No worries on the compression at all. Actually, I might just retorque the head a little bit just to double check. But I think we got a good candidate here to throw it all back together. And as you can see here, we got a broken choke linkage. It's one of the things I'm working on getting 3D printed. I'm still working on trying to get my ABS printing. Anyway, there you have it. Nut works freely. Like I said, we got good compression. We got between these two carburetors, we'll be able to make something work. I'm almost 100% confident of that. We can make this thing. Somebody's going to end up with a really good 18 horse Fastwin out of this deal, because you're going to have the best of two motors. Like I said, I got this motor here. It had this powerhead has absolutely no electronics. It's got a couple points here. That's it. The coils are missing. Obviously, the flywheel. I did get a flywheel with it. But and a pull cord, but we can put all electronics off of the other motor onto this motor, on this power head. Like I said, we'll make something really wonderful here. Good stuff. Nothing's stopping me now. Well, as you guys saw there, that process takes patience. It's not hard work. It's not difficult at all to fix threads like that. It just takes patience, 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 and you'll have fantastic results just like I did. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this video we didn't start up a motor, I don't think, in this particular video. Maybe I did. I got to go back, and when I go through editing, I'll see if I did. I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's been a long stretch between videos for the last couple of videos, and I apologize for that. When I bought that 1968 Starcraft, that 22.5 footer, the last couple of videos you saw of that, it kind of disrupted the flow of what I had going on here in the shop. I had to make room for it in order to keep that engine from getting destroyed because somebody didn't winterize it properly. I'm pretty sure I got to it in time. Everything checks out pretty okay. We'll see it next spring. And hopefully next spring we'll see that thing on the water, because I'm really excited to go out there and take a nap in that cabin on that boat, because I think that'd be incredibly awesome. Drop a couple lines down and go sleep. You guys have been great audience. You guys have been great. All you subscribers, I appreciate it. All you people that are watching, don't be afraid to subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime. And I want to give a quick shout out. There's another guy out there. I watch him. He's a local near where I'm at. He's got practically a fairly new channel. He's been going at it for about 6 months now. He's got, I think, 57, maybe close to 60 videos out there. It's K6 Outdoors. I'll leave it down here. I'll also leave a link to his YouTube channel down below. Go over there and check him out. He's a good guy. He's working on a Mahindra tractor he just bought. He's been showing some different features that he's got with his Mahindra tractor. It's also some heating stuff he's done in his garage. Just a bunch of, he does a wide variety of things. Go in there and check him out. I encourage you to do so. Won't cost you a dime to go check him out. Don't be afraid to subscribe to him as well. If you like his content, like what he's doing. Like I said, he's a great guy, a great family man. And consider it a personal favor. Okay, not really a personal favor, but it doesn't cost you a dime to go over there. Look him up. If you like what you see, subscribe. And you'll see more of his content as he's trying to do what I'm doing, is keep the channels going, keep the information going. But there again, also shout out to Cody Bass. I watch him a lot. He's one of my faves. And same way with this old Outboard. Check him out. Just another good old boy working on outboard motors and just tinkering around and getting things going. Anyway, folks, get out there and have some fun. Next video I bring out that you guys are going to see, I'm going to be putting this is up top of my list. You might have saw I was putting up a dry erase board out in my shop so I can keep track of what I got going on. The top of my list is getting this back together. Next video, my goal is to have it running for you. So tune in next time for sure. There again, the guys I announced in the video as the winners, you guys got to reach out to me. I have reached out to you guys through YouTube. Look me up, send me your information because I can make sure you get your prizes. And you guys don't forget to tell me how many of the other giveaway I'm doing with the boat cover bracket supports. I'm working on some other components to go with it. So by the time I announce the winner, I'll be able to show you some other components. I'll be shipping to those lucky winners as well. And this is Michael saying keep it real, and I'm out.